Hi.
Hello, lovey. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hot.
Yeah, me too. I showered and I'm still hot.
I am not complaining. I'm totally a summer girl, not a winter girl. So
Me too.
well, we'll just wait a minute more to see if anyone jumps on. I'm recording this, so we are doing anywhere, so sweet to ask the question. I'm getting confused between what's on where. This is a new format. Okay. So I just thought that I would, rather than teach on a live on our Lionhearts Facebook page, I want to be able to see and communicate. So, and see your face, So how has your first week been?
It's been good. Busy. I bought a bunch of cute containers to put everything in, stay organized, and just, planning things. And two of the girls actually, let me shut this door. My mom's talking. Two of the girls that are part of the party tomorrow, they already told me they want to have another, a second date. And I was like, awesome. And they're texting me what they want, that they've been out there, they're looking, and they're so excited. So it's going to be good.
That is wonderful. And I think we have so many great tools now, not just with the website, but with the skin analyzer app.
Mm-hmm.
You play around with that before you even meet. So that basically gives them a prescription.
Yeah.
Their skin needs, so super, super cool. So I'm so glad that you are having success with that.
Yes, thank you.
And Jordan's joining us. Hello, Jordan. How are you this evening? You're muted right now.
I'm good. Been off of work now for about an hour and a half. It was a rough one, but I did a lot of Mary Kay stuff today too, a lot of party stuff. So a lot of people with Wednesday wish lists. It's awesome.
Excellent. That's great. And are you asking for that, Jordan, on Facebook? Are you Facebook with a Wednesday wish list?
So it's when I do my parties, I like to do them from Monday through the day of the party. So on the Wednesday of the party, I do the wish list to get everyone talking, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to show that, so they get more excited to see it.
That's cool.
That's a brilliant idea. I love it. And Anne-Marie, brand new consultant Anne-Marie, is joining us today. Hello, Anne-Marie. How are you doing, lovey? I'm good. You're muted right now, but I could lip read that one. But everything is well in Wilkes-Barre.
Yes, we're good.
Well, ladies, we have the next, 27 minutes before we hop over to our girlfriend gathering. And, really, I want you to do some training because we do have a lot of new within the unit and a lot of things that Mary Kay is putting out that I really want you to unpack so that you're getting bang for your buck and you're focusing on the right things. Because sometimes when a lot of things are coming at us, we're like, well, do I focus on that? Or do I focus on that? Or do I focus on that? And keying down on, okay, what will get me closer to the goal that I want? And whether that's a financial goal, whether that's sort of a leadership position, whatever it is, be aware of what you're doing or what you're not doing, right? Because sometimes it can be what we're not doing or, who we're not asking. So today's, I'm recording and feel free to ask me questions as we go through later. Okay? So as I'm sure you know by now, Mary Kay is offering us 60% off skincare sets this month. 60%. So that means when we buy them at wholesale, we're buying them at 40%. Now I know, Sabrina, you got started last month and you might be thinking, well, shucks, that's not fair. But what we want to do is flip what you do have. So you need to reorder and you can reorder at that lower price point. Okay. And then when you sell that, you'll be making more profit. Okay. So we have 6 different skincare lines in Mary Kay, as I'm sure you might already know. We have the Teen and Tween line, which is our botanicals line. We have our Clear Proof line, which is our acne line. We have our MK Men line, which is for men. We have our MK Naturally line, which is our sort of natural, produced in France, eco-cert, all, fabulousness. We have our Miracle set, which I generally recommend for 20s to 40s. And we have our Volu-Firm set. Now, if you're on this evening on our girlfriend gathering, I'm going to be focusing on the Volu-Firm set. Okay. Now, Volu-Firm set, that is our prestige line. And that is designed to be for advanced signs of aging. Okay. Advanced signs of aging. And I know sometimes when people read that, they think, well, I'm in my 40s. It's tough. I don't need that. Or, I'm in my 50s. That's not advanced signs of aging. But I do recommend this set for 40 pluses because that's when your skin really starts to change hydration wise. It's just the most effective set. And I want my customers to have great results. So that is what I recommend. And I would encourage you that the Volu-Firm set is something that you might want to recommend to anyone you know over 40, okay? If it's not for them, it allows them to take it down a notch to the Miracle. If you start at the Miracle for 20s to 40s, they're never going to know how fabulous the Volu-Firm is, okay? So the reason I'm focusing on that tonight with our Good Night facials and some of our Good Night supplements is because that is the set that with 60% off, you are going to make most profit. You are going to get most bang for your buck, okay? So I wanted to explain it to you. I'm going to talk a bit about this later on. So if you stay on for the girlfriend gathering, you'll hear me use these words. But this complete, beautiful set, okay, it's a 5-piece set for the Volu-Firm. And it's like the Cadillac of skincare sets, okay? It does it all. It has all the features. It has the heated steering wheel. It has all the good things because it is doing so much for your skin, okay? So this word here, the Volu-Firm word, kind of tells you what it does. That's a Mary Kay trademark word. So it gives your skin volume and it gives you lift. And I am yet to find a woman who doesn't want lifted skin, especially for my over 40 ladies. And I include myself in that bracket, okay? So the Volu-Firm, pre-Volu-Firm, I like this analogy. Your skin as you age, when you're sort of 18, your skin cells are so full of water, they're like ripe, juicy grapes, okay? They're full of water, they're juicy, they've got like hard skin, they're fully turgid, right? They're full of water. And as the grape is exposed to environmental damage, to UVA, to UVB, those grapes, they become dehydrated, don't they? And dehydrated grapes become raisins, ladies. Yes, raisins. Okay. So who wants to have wrinkly raisin skin? No one. But I find that analogy really helps because women are very visual. Another analogy I use is like when you have a dried up sponge, and you put water on it and it becomes full and pliable and plush again. That's kind of what you're doing when you put Volu-Firm on your skin. You're taking that dried raisin or that dried up sponge and you're putting water into it so it expands and it looks healthy, okay? So I find in explaining this to people and in having these little visuals, it helps me sell it so well. I romance the sizzle of this set. Now, if you haven't opened one for yourself, or maybe you're not necessarily within that bracket, but you have one open for demo, try it. Why not? Get a feel of how it feels. Because when you know how the skincare set works, you can sell it so much more authentically with so much more credibility, okay? So as I say, this is the one that is going to get you most bang for your buck right now. Now, if you're worried about, well, I don't know how to explain how it works, don't forget, you can go onto your InTouch and go into product knowledge. For every single product on product knowledge, you can type in, they have a field for Timewise Repair. You click there, for every product, you can print off a PDF. If you are so organized, Sabrina, I know you're incredibly organized. If you are so organized, you could print off for every product and put a binder together. I was never going to be that person. But by using it, I kind of learned how it felt. I truly feel that most women want to know how it feels. They don't need to know every single ingredient. I still, 12 years in, do not know every single ingredient in every single product. I don't have to. I don't want to waste my brain space with that because I know that it's the touch of a button if I go on to my InTouch, okay, and I can look. Okay, so this is the Timewise Repair Set. So this is the Volu-Firm cleanser. And this cleanser is such a hydrating cleanser and it's a multi-time. So if you're a busy woman, you will love this cleanser because it's cleansing, it's exfoliating, it's roots firming, it's toning, it's lifting, it's firming, okay? So this is a powerful product. You only need like half a pea size amount for your entire face and you mix it with water, little goes a long way. And this entire bottle lasts you 6 months. Now, the reason I always tell people how long the product lasts is because, this might be more than they would usually spend shopping at Target, shopping at Walmart and putting their usual brands in their cart. But when you can get them to think about, oh yeah, I do use that $7 And I'm having to get one every single time I go to, or every other time I go to Target, because it's only lasting me a month. Okay. Well, $7 for a month. Okay. What's cheaper? This cleanser for $28 that lasts 6 months, or a Vino that costs $7 and lasts 1 month? What's cheaper? This, right? And it's doing so much more. So I explain that to people. I romance that to people, you know, and it feels so creamy, dreamy. I don't just use it on my face. I also use it on my neck, because quite frankly, ladies, who wants to have the face of a 21-year-old and the neck of a turkey? And, you know, even that décolleté area. This is what I share with people, right? And I'm so glad you laughed, Sabrina, because when I'm working with my customers, I want to explain it in a way that they don't feel they're being lectured, or, you know, but I want to explain it in a fun way. So I'll often use like fun analogies, visuals, things like that. And I recommend that you do too. Not have royalties on these expressions and these analogies. Please use them. If they appeal to you, use them, okay? Because women like them. So that's the first piece. The second piece is the advanced lifting serum. Again, the title is telling you exactly what this does, okay? It is, and I've heard this explained a number of different ways. You pick the analogy or the phrase that suits you. But some ladies refer to this as Botox in a bottle. Botox in a bottle. And this is what's giving you, going down deep after this one, and it's giving you that lift up like a Victoria's Secret's push-up bra, okay? Again, those visuals. This is an amazing thing. Now, here's my pro tip with this one, and I share this with ladies because I don't want them to be disappointed when this runs out earlier than 6 months, okay? And it will run out earlier than 6 months. If you're using this twice a day, every day, if you used as much as you wanted of it, you'd probably be through it in a month. Now, this is $70 on its own. So you really want to get through it in a month. So what I recommend to ladies is that, you know, when I don't talk about it being $70 and they'll get through it in a month, but I say, if I put it on dry skin, I need like 3 pumps, and then I'm going through it super quickly. So, you know, I want to, am I gobbled? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I noticed this on both my iPad and my phone. It's like broken up.
I wonder why that is.
I noticed it too, and I thought it was me. It almost sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. Like every other word is garbled.
Yeah.
Should I put on, do you think my headphones would solve it?
Try them. You might want to restart end the meeting and restart it if you can, possibly. By the way, I'm sorry that I'm a complete mess.
So please, I just put a shirt on, so.
I just got done scrubbing black mold in our basement, so that was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you were wearing a mask.
I was, yes, yeah. You can tell.
Oh no, I saw it when you got on. I'm like, what?
Oh,
like,
yeah. What did you
do?
You have to match yourselves, ladies. And I'm gonna go get my headphones and see if it makes a difference. Okay.
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 Rachel, do you have your wine too?
Just grabbed it.
I just refilled mine before we got on.
It's really a fun process dealing with that. It's so humid outside right now that like our basement is it just can't handle it. And my husband actually just went out to buy a dehumidifier too. So that's
I've got the windows open in my room. I hate AC. I'm one of those people that just doesn't like being super cold because of forced air. So I prefer outdoor air. So our windows are open, so you'll see me getting brighter and darker because the wind's blowing the curtains, but it's blinding me if I have them open.
I don't blame you. Sabrina, it's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Meet you too.
I've read a lot about you so far, so I'm excited to be able to put a face, a live face.
Face, yeah.
Yes, to everything. So congratulations too, sweetheart. You've been so that's awesome.
I've been staying busy.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see.
Okay.
That sounds better.
All right. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I
From
can.
site.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hurrah! Well, here we are. I've completely forgotten where we are, but that's all right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I couldn't. I'm one of those people I can't do. If the audio's off, I can't.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, because I've had some really, I think for your party, Sabrina, not your party, but Jess's before, everyone kept on freezing. And I'm like, are they with me? Are they not with me? I don't know. Anywho, technology. Alrighty. So basically I tell people to put the lifting serum, which is the Botox in a bottle, on damp skin. Okay. Then we do the day cream and the night cream, the power duo. What are the selling points behind that? Well, number one, the night cream has retinol in, which is like, oh, it's this amazing thing in the skincare world. And they've probably heard, if they're into anti-aging, they would have heard of that. And it comes with this specially designed push pump pot. Now that's important, ladies. Why? Because if you have jars and pots of cream and things like that, and you're dipping your fingers in and putting it on your face and dipping your fingers in and putting it on your face, any germs and contaminants that were on your fingertips, you've now introduced into that pot or jar of cream, okay? That's always something I mention to people because it's something that we don't think about, right? And yet, gross. We probably wouldn't do it with our food. So why would we do it with something we're consuming, you know, on our face? So, and then the last thing of that set is, of course, this eye cream that has the ZMAC tip. And this does 4 things in one. It depuffs, it fills in lines and wrinkles, it diminishes dark circles, and it's the one eye cream that can really help with upper eyelid droop. Okay, so 4 selling points on this great eye cream. So those are the 5 pieces that are in the Volu-Firm set. In the Ultimate Volu-Firm set, it also has the addition of the deep wrinkle filler, which I call spackle. I call spackle because women understand spackle. And I show before and after pictures because I will show this tonight, but on the Zoom, it's hard to see the difference because the camera isn't as good as it should be, okay? But if you save up lots of before and after pictures, whether it's for virtual presentations or whether it's to show people live in person or whether it's to social selling and put it on your Facebook page, your Mary Kay Facebook page that is not just Mary Kay but is other things too, or maybe you're texting it to someone who's told you her pet peeve is deep lines and wrinkles. You're going to show her these before and afters. You'll see mine tonight. The other piece of the Ultimate Volu-Firm set is this amazing thing here called the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. This does not peel off your face, but it is a chemical exfoliant. It has the active ingredient of glycolic acid, but I want to caution you because very often people go, ooh, at glycolic acid, because they remember an episode of Sex and the City where Samantha goes, like Carrie has something like a fancy do, and Samantha goes for a glycolic peel, and then she says, I look like human sushi. And she does. This does not make that happen, okay? This is, it's kind of diluted in a way with something called marine extracts, that make it more soothing. So even though I have sensitive skin, I can use this. It's taking off multiple layers of skin. So if someone has lines, wrinkles, if someone has texture, maybe acne scarring, maybe discoloration, it's not just for ladies who are 80 plus. This is for ladies, you know, I have ladies in their 30s using this, okay? So it really refines your skin, takes off those layers. So that is the ultimate repair. Okay, it's the 205 repair set 5-piece set, and then the additions of the wrinkle filler and the glycolic facial peel. So when you're marketing that, and when you're speaking from your heart, and when you're getting excited, and you're communicating that to people, that set is $316. If you sold 13 of those, because we can max out and get 13 of those from the company, at that 40% discount, when you sell them for $316, your retail is $4,108. Can you get excited about selling $4,108? Yes. Step back from, so you offer the ultimate. If that's too much for them, you start with the you start with the repair, okay? The repair set at $205, which, by the way, and this is something important, particularly for newbies to know and write down, when this first came out, they did this brand comparison, and they found that our Mary Kay repair set was just as good as the Lancôme Absolute Premium BX set, which is their prestige anti-aging one. and would cost you at the time, it's probably more now, but would cost you going to Macy's or wherever to buy it, $670. $670. Ours is $205. Again, the value of shopping with an independent Mary Kay beauty consultant, where you're not having to pay for shelf space and advertising, Halle Berry or Gwyneth Paltrow, you get you. Okay, and that great service, and people are supporting local when they shop with you, so let them know it. Let them know what your goal is right now. That's breaking. Sorry, Rachel.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat what that Lancome absolute premium? I know you've told me this 100 times.
Okay, so it's Lancome, Absolute Premium BX.
BX.
Yeah, B for Bertie, X for X-ray.
Thank you.
Okay. So those are the numbers, okay? And when you sell 13 Volu-Firm sets, that's $2,665. And remember, you're making 60%. You're not making 50. You're making 60. Okay. So right now, you're going to want to focus and write, number one, write a list of everyone you know who likes prestige, who is 40 or older, okay? Now, that's not to limit. I started using this when I was in my 30s. So if you know someone who likes their skincare, it might be someone to introduce them to. If you know someone who maybe is on a lot of the Miracle Set Plus supplements, this might be a new set to introduce them to, okay? How would I market this? Okay, well, I have a customer base right now. So I'm going to look through all of my customers who already use the repair and get in contact with them and say, you know, I'm having a June Boom challenge, and what I'm sharing is a fabulous deal that when you get a Volu-Firm Ultimate Repair Set, you get a packet of the biocellulose masks. I'm going to talk more about this tonight on the live, so I'm not going to waste time talking about these now, okay? But it's a really brilliant product. It's worth $70. I'm upping what they're getting. I'm upselling. Now, although I'm giving that away free, this is $35 for me, but $70 to buy, but it's getting them trying a new product that they might not have tried before, and I think that's important. But what happens if you're brand new, like Anne-Marie, like Sabrina, kind of like Jordan? You're still kind of new. You know, you want to expand your customer base. So I would, you know, reach out to people who come within that demographic and say, you know, I'm so excited. I'm on a challenge to become what's called a star in Mary Kay. And I was wondering if I could borrow your face. We have only 13 of these special sets. I only have 13. You want to make it exclusive, okay? I only have 13 of these special sets. And I would love to get together with you if you felt comfortable getting together with me to sample it, or if you wanted to test our new skin analyzer app and see if those results coordinated with that. And if she's over 40, it might well do, you know, and then you make a time to discuss the results with her, okay? If you sold those Ultimate Repair or that repair, and you sold even just like 10 repair sets, okay, because that's easy math. 10 repair sets would be over $2,000, so that would be over $1,000 profit to you. What would you do with $1,000 profit right now? What would that do for you and your family? That would be pretty cool right now, right? That would be quite nice. We'd like that. So write your list. That's number one. And sort of tactically, particularly if you don't have a lot of time, look at who you're going to be sharing with. Share the Skin Analyzer app if you can't get together with them. Host a virtual if you can talk about the product and you have it in front of you. Or if you're now in the yellow phase and you feel free to get together with people and they're okay with that, you're respecting their boundaries, you can get together and get their opinion. When women try this on their face, they love it. And the way I still prefer to show this set is showing it on half and half a face, so people can see that lift and firmness as they go. When I do virtuals, by the way, ladies, I tend to take my makeup off and I do it at the same time. I do it alongside with them, but I only do it on half of my face. So they get to see the differences on my face in real time. Not just like oh yeah, use this for 6 months and you'll look like this, you know. I show them in real time how immediately this can make a difference. So now, even if somebody shopped with you recently, or maybe they shopped with you, Jordan, last month, if you're giving a deal with the Volu-Firm set, like these biocellulose or like something else, they might like to stock up, okay? Because they know they love the product, why not get a deal with it now? Particularly if there's a gift with purchase. Ladies love gifts with purchases, okay? And last thing, before I have to log off and get on to the girlfriend gathering, is that say you didn't sell 13 sets of the Ultimate Repair, okay? Would it be a smart business move for you if you still stocked up on them? In my mind, yes. Because when you think like a retailer, you buy low and you sell high, okay? And these are products that are not going out of style. These are products that will be with us, and you know, you could easily sell these if you don't have the time now. Over the next month, if you see 10 or 13 ladies who are over 40, chances are you're gonna sell, okay? Especially if there's a gift with purchase. So I hope that helps you where to kind of focus your energies right now, because there are a lot of things coming at you, but I would love to cheer you on to star. I know Jordan and Rachel, you are already star. Anne-Marie, you're brand new, but there's no reason why we couldn't get there if that was your goal. Sabrina, you're like $300 away. I mean, it's so close, you sneeze, you get there. And certainly the Ultimate Repair will help you there. If you sold one of those, you'd be a star. So two. Alrighty, I'm gonna switch over now, ladies. And what we're gonna do is, if you want to transfer onto the girlfriend gathering, comment along as we go. If you have guests, cheer them on. And I will see you next Wednesday or on Saturday when I'll be doing this on Saturday, okay? Alrighty, you can log off and I'm gonna shift it over a page. Alrighty, well, I think we are live. I think we are. I see some hearts, super. I'm laughing because I get this on my phone so I can look at the comments as we go, and it was frozen of me like this. Isn't it funny how whenever you do like a video or something, it always freezes at the most like unattractive position. Well, ladies, welcome to our girlfriend gathering this evening. I am your Lionheart leader, Eleanor Gwyn-Jones, and I am so excited to be here tonight. There is so much brilliant stuff going on in Mary Kay right now, and I just love to be able to share this with you. And I see we already have some ladies on. We have Jordan, we have Nancy. Hi, Nancy, you made it. We have Anne-Marie, we have Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay. And I'm so glad that you're here to learn a little bit about your skin. I promise this next fast, furious hour and change, or hopefully it'll be slightly less, is going to educate and inform and entertain and maybe just teach you something that you didn't know about your skin. What's really interesting is that, you know, prior to Mary Kay, I had no clue, you know, in the sense that I might go out and, you know, wear some crusty old makeup that was way beyond hygienic, and maybe a bit of lips, something. And I would think nothing of getting into bed without washing my face first. You know, the amount of times at college, I collapsed into bed at the end of the day and didn't wash my face. I had no clue what damage I was doing to my skin. There was an article I read recently, and I posted on one of the pages about this British journalist who had taken this test for a month. And what she had done is that she'd gone to bed with her makeup on every single day for a month. And she had her skin tested by Harley Street, so very prim and proper, you know. A Harley Street dermatologist at the beginning of the test, and then the same Harley Street dermatologist at the end of the month. And the damage she had done to her skin, ladies, was quite unbelievable. Quite unbelievable. I will share the pictures on this page, but for today I'm going to share with you some tips. I see Nancy is on, I see Melin is on, Christina is on. Christine, hi ladies. Okay, so we're going to start out this night facial, this good night facial, with firstly prizes, okay? Because what do we like? We like to win, right? So we're going to start with our tic-tac-toe game. So if you don't yet have a piece of paper by your side, you're going to want to grab a piece of paper and a working pen. I always stress working because I always seem to pick the pen that doesn't work anymore. And you're going to want to make a grid just like this, okay? This is our tic-tac-toe grid. And it should be here. No, I'm showing you the wrong screen. Good. Good start, Eleanor. This, let me find it for you. Okay. Where is the tic-tac-toe? Where is it gone? 1 second, ladies. Here. Okay. Well, I tell you what. This is going to be the tic-tac-toe, and when you have the tic-tac-toe, you make this grid, and whenever I mention a product tonight that you are curious about, that you're interested in, or that you know that you gotta have this in your bathroom at home, you are gonna write the product down in your tic-tac-toe, okay? And that will, what will that do for me, or your consultant, is that will just remind you what you had questions about. So when she follows up with you, you'll know, oh, I had a question about that, whatever it was. Okay, now you get points for your tic-tac-toe. You get points for your comments and your questions. So how do you get points in the tic-tac-toe? When you get a straight line, and you don't have to be strategic, you're playing against yourself, so cheat. Just go for a straight line. When you have a straight line, you're gonna say in the comments, tic-tac-toe, okay? Because that's gonna get you more entries into the prize drawing for our giveaway tonight. Ooh, okay. So remember, tic-tac-toe, you get 5 points here, then you get another 5 points if you do another row, then you get another 5 points if you do the third row, and that's called a full house. And when you have a full house, you get an extra bonus 10 points. So just from playing along tonight and filling in your tic-tac-toe, you can get 25 points. Okay, so Okay, I hope my visuals aren't breaking up. I'm seeing that you can hear me okay, but maybe, just maybe, the visuals aren't working well. Well, alrighty then, ladies. So what I'm going to do to start with is I am going to start with taking off my eye makeup. I hope you like my new look today. I've been using some new colors, playing around with some new colors, and the ones I'm using today, Cashmere Haze and Moonstone, and what else, Eleanor? A little bit of shadow. So I take here the oil-free eye makeup remover. This is just the best of the best, ladies. You always want to use this. Add a little bit of pressure to my eyeball with my lid shut. Not a lot of pressure, you don't need a lot of pressure, but it just sort of melts it away. And that's important because you don't want to have to be rubbing and tugging and making that delicate skin baggy and saggy, okay? So I want you to look at how easily that removes, okay? Now I am gonna sort of shimmy up my eyelashes. Okay, and I see we have Rachel Miller on. Hello, Rachel. Now, Rachel, who's your consultant? I don't think we've met before. Ta-da, isn't that great? Doesn't burn, doesn't sting. Removes those terrible mascara mites. I know, mascara mites, so gross. But this really helps with that. Gets away all of that stuff. Okay. So, has that all come off? I don't know. Ladies, I'm desperately trying to get you pictures here, and it's not coming up with my picture album, which always interesting when my graphics don't work. Okay, those are not the graphics I wanted. So, let's see. One moment. Okay. Brilliant. We're gonna cook with gas right now. I just have to go right back to the beginning. And okay. Fabulous. So now when I share here, I'm hoping that you will actually be able to see the graphics that I'm trying to show you. Okay. So this is the oil-free eye makeup remover. Doesn't burn, doesn't sting, conditioned my eyelashes, got rid of those horrible mites down there that you see on your screen right now, Dermodex folliculorum. And now let's talk about nightly skincare. Okay, so you really want to use a great skincare set that's nourishing your skin and is going down deep at night, okay? Because it's at night when you're in one constant environment for the longest amount of time, okay? So that's when your skin is doing all of its repair work. And this is one of our 5 skincare sets, and it's the one I'm going to focus on tonight because, quite frankly, ladies, it's my favorite. It is the Cadillac. It is the Prestige skincare line. But what I love about this is that it lasts a long time, and that really it's less than a cup of coffee a day, and less than a Dunkin' a day, certainly a lot less than a Starbucks a day. Okay, so really looking after your skin doesn't have to take a lot of time, and it doesn't have to be expensive when you're using quality products. You see, these aren't full of fillers. A lot of the products out there in Target or Walmart or whatever, they only last a month because it's all full of fillers. So be aware, ladies, of how long what you use is lasting, okay? So, oh, thank you for laughing, Nancy. I appreciate it. Technical stuff is not my forte. So, alrighty. So you'll see that this set, you'll see the differences on my friend Kim here. And she used this for 12 months, and the photograph on the right is the difference on her skin after 12 weeks, rather. This is another lady who used this for 12 weeks, twice a day. Now, it's not quite a fair test because she is, of course, wearing makeup, but I think you can see that that's quite a difference on her skin. So I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to put it, and I want you to see the lift as I go, okay? So I put a little bit of water on my fingertips, I lose my sleeve, and I put this over my skin, okay, and it feels so creamy and moisturizing in texture. This is the one of our skincare sets that like even the cleanser feels moisturizing, you know, really good stuff. Now, I always like to get a little extra exfoliation. So I use this bad boy here. This is called a Skinvigorate cleansing brush. And this is a sonic. So like a sonic toothbrush, has these sonic movements that basically is exfoliating your skin. It's also like a little massage, so it feels so good. And do you see the amount of, I don't know if you can see in the light, but all the gunk that comes off my skin, okay? Now that goes for a minute. I'm just gonna sort of speed things along because my technical difficulties held us up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my washcloth right now and just rinse that off. Now you will see that when you wash your face with just manually, with just your hands, you can leave a lot of gunk on your face, okay? What do I mean by that? I mean the dead skin cells, I mean excess makeup, I mean all of the schmutz that lands on your face. And this graphic really shows you that because you'll see on the left-hand side, she's cleansed her face with the Skinvigorate Sonic. And on the right-hand side, she's just used manual cleansing. Okay, she's left a lot of stuff on her skin. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna show you, now that I've got rid of that layer of dead skin, I'm gonna show you some of our favorite supplements and nighttime masks. Now I know Ellen Nance, otherwise known as Nancy, she was excited to see about this tonight. Now, I'm going to show this picture and I'm going to do this on my face, but I'm also going to talk about something a little luxurious. Okay. So this picture with the hands right now that you see, this is our Revealing Radiance Glycolic Facial Peel. Ta-da! Now you can go to spas for a facial peel with glycolic acid and it can cost you bucks. What's great about this is that this lasts about 8 months if you were using it twice a week, okay? And what you do, it's suitable even for sensitive skin because I have sensitive skin and I can use this. So on the night that I do a mask, my Wednesdays and my weekends, I put this on. And actually, I'm going to use my silicone wand to put that on so I get a nice coverage. Okay, I'm going to leave a little space underneath my underneath my eyes, and I'll show you why in a sec. And this goes, you know, I think it's important to get there on the lip line area because very often women get a lot of lines there, so we want to refine those. And you know, also it's worth taking a little bit more and doing it on your neck. Again, you don't want to have the face of a 21-year-old and the neck of a turkey, ladies. Okay, so that is the Glycolic Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. And while that's on doing its thing, I'm going to add on a little hydrogel as well. So hydrogels, for those who haven't seen, I love doing these at night because I kind of feel I have more time at night than I have in the morning. And so what I'll do is I'll put this on at night, just like this. And then I'll pour my evening beverage or a little naughty snack and watch something with my husband and just let this do its thing. And this is just, it's such a pampering experience. Now again, I don't do that every night before I go to bed, okay? This is just like my twice a week amped up kind of nighttime regime. When I want to really do something for me and have some me time, and this really does the trick. So I'm anti-aging through the Glycolic Facial Peel, and I'm eliminating puffiness and dehydration underneath my eyes. Now the skin around your eyes, as I'm sure a lot of you know, is the thinnest on your face. And the pores are actually 1/90th of the size of the pores on the rest of your face. So it means it dries out pretty darn easy, okay? And it means that most people see the signs of lines and aging around their eye area. So you really want to hydrate that so it feels good, okay? And so that it's plumped out, okay, without being puffy. So this is what I'm doing today. But it's not the only nighttime luxury that I do. Let me share with you a few others. So last night I was doing a special with some of my VIP customers, and I opened up some of these. This is a box of what we call biocellulose. Now, biocellulose is pure plant product, okay? And it's basically coconut water fibers, which form these sort of interlinking fibers and create a mask. So it's a sheet mask that conforms to your face and sticks to your face. And with that close contact, the nourishing ingredients enmeshed within that mask go down deep into your skin and basically give you a hydrating facelift. I kid you not. I'm going to show you the pictures. Now, in the instructions, so you get 4 in a box. And these really are like, I mean, if you went to a spa for a facial, you'd be paying what, $70 plus and plus tip. You get 4 of these and it's $70, okay? Brilliant product, biocellulose. When I got married last April, on the lead up to my wedding, I was doing these like once every 2 weeks and just felt so good, felt so good. Now, on the instructions, it says to have it on for 20 minutes. I would disagree, because with 20 minutes, I still feel a lot of that good goop on my skin. All this powerful serum, all this nourishing ingredients that are in this packet, right? It's still on the face mask. And I'm someone who wants to get bang for my buck. So I keep it on like an hour. You know, even after my session last night, I took it off after 20 minutes. And then when the session had finished, I took it back and I put it back on. And I went to, we're watching a show called Dead to Me at the moment, which is quite fun. I don't know if you've seen that. Comment in the comments if you've seen that. But so I went down and we watched an episode of that with my raspberry leaf tea and my dates, because I've been told when you're 37 weeks pregnant, you need to eat dates and drink raspberry tea. So I'm trying to do all the good stuff. Anywho, I put it back on again. Okay. So I see that Deb is on. I see Danielle is on. Thank you for joining, ladies. Thank you for being on. So just to recap, in my nightly regimen, this isn't my nightly. This is my like nightly and some regimen. So I've put on the hydrogel, and on this side only, the glycolic facial peel. So let's go back to sharing some photos. And Deb, I had some, you missed my technical issues, lovey. But anyway, so this is the glycolic facial peel. You can see how someone has demonstrated it on the left hand, okay? So you'll see how the surface of the left hand is so much younger looking than the surface of the right hand. And she had that glycolic peel on for 10 minutes. How do you like that difference? It's pretty amazing, right? I love that. The hydrogels. Now the hydrogels depuff you. So you'll see on this chap here that on his, well, left as we look, but right in real life, eye, it's slightly puffy and slightly discolored underneath. And on the after eye, so on his right eye as we look at it, but left in real life, how much more toned up that is. Just such a big difference. This, of course, is quite an extreme example of under eye puffiness. And this before and after goes top to bottom. So in the top, this woman has very puffy under eyes. And then she's used the hydrogel eye patches, and 20 minutes later, she has much, much reduced puffiness. And I see that Gina Gatto Harris has just joined us. Hello, Gina. So nice to see you. I'm imagine working the hours you work, lovey. Hydrogels would be your best friend. So with this, again, it's another extreme example. This lady has what we call tear trench. And tear trench is that kind of ridge underneath where we have that puffiness. And 20 minutes with the hydrogel patches and these great natural fruit ingredients just really makes such a difference. Another one of the masks I do at night when I'm feeling congested, or in non-COVID times when I've been in the city. You know, whenever I go to New York City, I just feel, I love being in New York City, but, and Philly, but I feel kind of clogged afterwards, like the exhaust and everything is sort of like hit my face. So I want to detox. And the charcoal, if you haven't tried it, you need to have a second date with your consultant to try it. All of these things I highly recommend you try, because you don't know until you try it. But what I will tell you is, what I love about Mary Kay is everything is guaranteed. So if you were looking to get something from your consultant and you weren't quite sure, but you wanted to give it a try, because you don't know unless you try, right? If you didn't love it, if you didn't love it, you could return it and you have 100% money back guarantee. How great is that? That really shows the heart of our company, I think, because they're always looking to do what is right. Okay, let me share a few more of these while my glycolic does its thing. So this is Buster, so you'll notice the difference on his nose and how congested it is on the left-hand side and how decongested it is on the right. And this, okay, so I promised to show you some before and afters of the amazing biocellulose face mask. I wish I could have done this again tonight, but I did it yesterday, so I'm already feeling fully anti-aged. There's still a little bit of goop left in this packet, and I always say tie it up and seal it up and use this on your neck and décolleté in the forthcoming days, because it really is fabulous stuff. So by having that mesh mask over this person's face, okay, you'll see how her deep 11s in the top photo have been much reduced after just one use of the biocellulose. With this woman, and this was one of my points questions today, this woman, you know, she doesn't have a lot of deep lines and wrinkles, but you can really see a visible difference in the luminosity of her skin. And where I'm noticing a lot of difference, I don't know if you can see my mouse here, but where I see a lot of difference too in the lift is here, this smile line here, this laugh line here on her left as I look at it, but right in real life. Here, this area, that is gone. Her skin looks a lot brighter. You know, she kind of has a few things up here on her forehead and frown lines that have gone. That's after one use of the biocellulose masks. Just looking at what Jordan said, my fiance asked me if we could do the charcoal mask tonight. He's hooked. I love it. I love that the men love the charcoal too, you know? Yeah. And Rachel, you're wowing. I hope you're wowing at my before and afters. I can share these with you, absolutely. So one of my bugbears, and I think one of yours too, Rachel, is an expressive forehead. You know, when I smile, I can't stop smiling with my forehead, so it wrinkles it up. I don't want to have a wrinkly forehead. So, so what I love is, where did I put it? Somewhere here, I have here it is, the wrinkle filler. And so I use that, but I use that day to day, but for special, I use the biocellulose, and the biocellulose makes such a difference on your forehead. Any expression line. Now here, you can see what a difference it makes with the texture of one's skin. So with this model here, so she has two applications. So on the left, that's her before, okay? The next day after her first biocellulose, and then 2 days later after her next biocellulose. Look at the difference in the texture of her skin. Craziness, just so impressive. And then you get to see 4 applications of the biocellulose. So you'll see the first, after the first here on the 3rd of November, the 4th of November, and then the 12th. Just really the luminosity difference is huge, but also the texture, okay? But it's not just for women. It's not just for women. This is what's called K-beauty. So it's Korean beauty. Korean beauty is huge. The women in Korea really take great care of their skin. And so these kind of masks come from there. Now you can get masks, crikey, you can get them at the Christmas tree store, you can get them at the dollar store. But always be aware of your ingredients, ladies. Those kind of sheet masks aren't forming to your face. those kind of sheet masks aren't full of nourishing ingredients that are going to go down and have the effect on your skin like this man's, okay? So do you see the difference in the texture of this guy's skin? I mean, it's just huge. It's night and day. Not just even on his cheek, but also on his nose. You know, look at the difference of skin on his nose, how hydrated he is underneath his eye, how refined his skin is, and clearly he has acne scarring. So just such a great product. Now, Chrissy is asking, is the deep wrinkle for every day? Absolutely. I use this every day and every night, girlfriend, because it's not just has an immediate effect, but it has a cumulative effect too. So I'm going to use that and show you that in a minute. So let us stop sharing for a sec. Okay, so I don't know how long I've taken to explain that. So, but I'm thinking it's probably been about 10 minutes. And I see that Kathy Patrici is on. Hi, Kathy. And who else? Somebody else new is on. Kimberly Ann Hazen. Thank you for joining us, Kimberly Ann. Ladies, just to recap, anytime you comment, you get a point into the prize drawing. Anytime you ask a question, you get a point. You get 2 points into the prize drawing. And if you have a piece of paper on hand and you're filling in what's called a tic-tac-toe sheet, every time I mention a product that, you know, you're curious about, interested in, or that you know that you want to have in your bathroom at home, you're going to write it in the tic-tac-toe box. And when you have 3 in a row, you're going to shout tic-tac-toe, and you're going to put it in the comments, and that's going to get you more points. And points mean prizes. Hurrah! Okay. So while I leave this on just a sec, because I'm loving this lip color. This is the Blush Velvet. Love it. But I'm feeling, you know, it's been a sunny day. I'm feeling dry. So I'm going to put a little slick of the lip scrub on there. Why not? I'm going to take off any dead tissue. Okay, because I've been finding, and I don't know if anyone else has found this, but with the masks, you know, I had an appointment, my 37-week, like, heart rate, blood pressure kind of appointment. And so I have to wear my mask, and just so drying. So, so this is the satin lip scrub, and it's going to take all that dead tissue off. Now I tend to do this as a night thing, not every night, a couple of nights a week. And I do it at night because generally during the day I wear a lipstick or a lip gloss. And if I put my lipstick over just doing this, it's not going to stay on very well because my lips are so super hydrated. So this actually tastes really good too. I don't think you're really supposed to eat it, but it's sugar scrub. It tastes good. Just a little bonus. Okay. My lips feel so kissably soft and smooth. And do you see how bright they look? You often don't see your actual lip color because it's often covered with a layer of dead skin. Isn't that crazy? And yes, I know that it's probably brighter right now because I've been rubbing it as well, but that'll go, but you'll still see it looks brighter than usual lip tissue. Okay. So this is the Shea Butter Balm, and it really is thebalm.com. It feels so good. And I feel it always makes my lips look fuller and certainly feel more hydrated. So I love doing that before I go to bed at night. It's part of a great skincare regimen. Okay, so I have the hydrogel on here. I'm going to take that off right now. Okay. And then I'm going to take my wet washcloth and I'm going to rinse off the glycolic facial peel. Okay. Already, now, I don't know if you can see this, guys, but already I see that my skin looks more sort of luminous on this side. Oh, I mustn't forget my neck because I know I put the glycolic on my neck. Don't want to go to bed with, you know, not having taken that off. Okay. Minding my lip because I don't want to take that Shea Butter Balm off now. Okay. Do you see that this side looks higher than this side? Do you see that? Let me know in the comments. Do you see? No, but seriously, I think this eye looks higher than this eye because it's lifted through here. Now, what ladies often look at, or when I do this half and half a face with a lot of ladies, I'll often look at jawline because this loses its sort of integrity as we get older. This is your triangle of youth. And the muscles sort of lose their tone and you get like jowly bits. We don't want the jowly bits, right? So I have just deep cleansed my skin. I have taken off that top surface. So now what I put on next is what's going to go down deepest. And this is like one of my favorite things. Oh, you girls all can see the difference. Excellent, excellent. And oh, Nancy, you like my earrings? My parents bought me these. They're actually like, they bought it from an artisan, a woman who makes jewelry in the Steamtown Mall. And I thought they were really pretty. So I fancied wearing them today. So thank you for noticing. All righty. So next piece is what I call Botox in a bottle. Okay. This is Botox. Now, I would never have Botox. I don't want to inject like chemicals into my face and poison. I think, and just funny things, sort of side note, and I'm not picking on people. I'm totally not picking on people. I respect and admire Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham, right? And I think, you know, she's very beautiful. But, you know, there she is at the royal wedding. And she doesn't break a smile. And I'm like, why does this woman not smile? And then I realized it's because she can't smile because her face is just full of Botox. So you can't smile when your muscles don't move, right? So anyway, I would rather have slight wrinkles and an expressive face than people think I'm a moody cow. So anyway, I probably shouldn't say that. That's not very Mary Kay. I told you I'd be live and uncensored, right? Anyway, so I'm just going to take a pump of the Botox in a bottle, the advanced lifting serum. And I put that on. Also, don't forget your neck here, ladies, because you don't want to have the face of a 21-year-old and the neck of a turkey. Okay, so I spread that over. And then I take this fabulous gizmo. I used it before to cleanse my face, but now I take off that head and I put on this one. This is my favorite, okay? And it vibrates. And what it does is it massages your face, right? And actually, I've just run out of juice. So I'm gonna have to move it manually. But it has this little HDMI cord that you plug into like your cell phone charger. So good. So this is toning up the 43 muscles in your face that we start to not really use as we age, and it gets slack. And that's how we get expression lines and then jowls. So this is helping that lifting serum to go down deep, okay? So just awesome stuff, really awesome stuff. And I love the fact that this is sort of scalloped, it's shaped to really get in there along that jawline. So if you are worried about neck stuff and jowly bits, this is your new best friend. Okay. Next, we put on our lifting serum, our Botox in a bottle, our Victoria's Secrets bra, right? Now we need to put on our night cream because we did a serum, but we haven't hydrated. We need to hydrate. So we're going to do that now. So we push pump it. And I love that because we're not contaminating the product. You have jars or pots of cream at home where you're dipping your fingers in, putting it on your face, dipping your fingers in, putting it on your face. Any germs that were on your fingertips, and let's face it, these are like Velcro for microbes. Any germs have just been transferred into that pot of cream to now fester and multiply and all of that stuff. So retinol is great. Why? Because it's great. It does amazing things anti-aging wise, helps minimize pores, helps with collagen and elastin production. So again, is lifting and firming your face. It helps with a diminishing dark spots, age spots. What else? Helps against precancerous lesions. It is a superfood for your face, okay? Now, as I was doing that, reminded me to tell you, I wasn't putting it on around my eye, okay? Because, as I mentioned before, the pores are very small there and it wouldn't go in. It would just make my eye puffy rather than anything. And I see Cheyenne is watching. Hi, it's nice to see you again. So I am going to squeeze this out here. I'm not sure if you can see that, comes out there. And I put that underneath my eye, and then I turn it around and I use the silver ball. So this is what's called a ZMAC tip. I see Rebecca Hasselman is on from Rhode Island as well. Hello, Rebecca Hasselman, who is newly engaged, I think. Yes, I do remember that correct. I'm so excited for you, girl. I was delighted to see that post. And I think I was sort of glancing and driving and things, so I didn't get to respond. But I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you. So anyway, I roll this around, and this helps depuff, fills in lines and wrinkles, diminishes dark circles, and helps against upper eyelid droop. So this is the one thing, the one eye cream that really focuses in on upper eyelid droop as well, which a lot of women get sort of those hooded eyelids, and it gets really bad as they age. So that really helps with that one, okay? So I tend to, my top tip with this, I'll put it underneath my eye in the morning when I'm getting ready, and but I won't put it on my lid in the morning because I'm gonna be wearing eye makeup, and I don't want it to be too moisturized so that my eye makeup goes into lines and ridges, you know? But at night, I put it all around, okay? So love that. Yay! Oh, Rebecca, I'm so happy. I can't wait for the scoop. You need to have a phone call. I want to hear all of how he did it and everything. I want to know it all. All right, so now I've done my night cream, I've done my eye cream. What possibly could there be left, Eleanor? Well, two things I want to show you. Number one, this is the spackle, okay? I'm gonna need my mirror a little closer for this. So I put this on, as Chrissy pointed out before, day and night, and you just put it into the ridge of your line, your deeper line. So the 6 major line sites are forehead, crow's feet, frown lines, lip lines, smile lines, and jowly bits, okay? Now, the ones I suffer from really are forehead ones, okay? So I take it and think about it. If you have like a deep line, just imagine sort of between my fingers is this deep valley here. And when you put this magic filler in it, what it does is the encapsulated retinol and encapsulated hyaluronic acid plump it out like this. So it goes away. Such amazing stuff. And so I just paint that in, and I don't rub it in, I just sort of pat it in. I went a bit overboard on that bit. I didn't really need that much, but heck, I can use it. So really great product. Now, when do I do this? I do it morning and evening because it has an immediate effect, but it also has a cumulative effect. And that means the more you use it, the less deep your lines. I don't know if you can see that. But if you can't see it, that's why I have photos to show you. So this one is really obvious. And you can see this woman here, how after her application of the wrinkle filler or the spackle, how it's really filled out her forehead there. Just amazing stuff. Okay, before we get on to deal or no deal, because I love playing games. Hang on. I want to show you one more thing that I do before I go to bed. And that is the Lash and Brow Building Serum. Okay, Lash and Brow Building Serum. And I see my friend Tammy is on. Hey, Tammy. And you had a birthday at the end of May too. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Alrighty. So this is the Lash and Brow Building Serum. What is important that you know about this is that it is safe. There are so many lash and brow enhancing products out there that can really harm your eye, and that if you research the companies, they have class actions against them. Mary Kay has never had a class action, by the way. Yes. This is just $36. So it comes out, you get goop on a little wand, and I just come in and I paint that over my eyelashes, just along my lash line, and it really helps growth. I've had some customers who have gone through chemo treatments, and they've really credited this with helping grow back their brows and their lashes. So anyone who's over plucked before, or just wants to have those sort of a nice shape to their lashes, you know, you can really utilize this. Again, I'm not crying, doesn't burn, doesn't sting, just a really brilliant product. Okay, so that is my nightly regimen on my right hand side. Okay, so let's have a look at the differences. What do we see? Well, I see that this side is much lifted, you know, from the cheekbone lift to underneath my eye, and my face looks more luminous too. Hard to tell that, but it feels really good, you guys. It doesn't feel sticky. The night cream is heavier than the day cream, but you kind of want that at night. That's when your skin's doing all of its repair work, right? So you kind of want to give it those good ingredients to go down deep. So ladies who are still with me, who are still on right now, thank you for being on board. I appreciate it. We have next, and I wonder if Chrissy and Rachel are going to see this. We have a deal or no deal, ladies. So we've been doing these virtuals while we're in quarantine, and even though we're opening up now, you know, it's still fun to get together with girlfriends, whether it is face-to-face or whether it's virtual. And if you were looking to have your own girlfriend gathering, virtual or face-to-face, if you felt that was safe, then you could have a deal or no deal, or make a deal or no deal. What is that, Eleanor? Well, when you are a hostess in Mary Kay, your consultant is going to give you perks. And that's usually, pardon me, a free shopping spree. In addition to that, tonight, if you want to help your consultants, we are all running towards the end of the Mary Kay year and having our best month ever. And so we are looking to do more appointments and have a virtual or in-person session, beauty session with you. So if you like freebies, if you like gathering with your girlfriends, if you like maybe having a glass of wine and getting a pampering, then you might want to have a second or third beauty sesh with your consultant. And if you say to her in the comments here, or you say to her privately, deal, you get to pick one of these travel roll-up bags, okay? So you pick bag 1 to 18 and you tell her which number that you want. There is something hidden inside the travel roll-up bags here, okay? It could be an eyeshadow, mascara. We have the brand new Panorama mascara, so exciting. The under eye corrector, or a lipstick of your choice. That little added extra in addition to your hostess freebies. And you become a hostess when you have at least 3 ladies joining you. So it doesn't have to be 20 people. It can be just 3 ladies joining you over the age of 18 who don't have their consultants. So if you would like to make a deal, ladies, you're going to write down in the comments, or you're going to tell your girlfriend who is your consultant, deal, and then you pick the number you want, or no deal. And if you say deal, she's going to privately send you a picture of what was inside the number of the travel roll-up bag you picked. Okay. Boom. So that's that one. Last but not least, we have a June special going on. So, and if you like free, then this might well be for you. So you just saw the impact and effect of using the Ultimate Volu-Firm Repair Set after just one time on my face. And you can click, I can't stop sort of looking at the monitor because I'm like, yeah, it's really, ooh, it's like I've had a stroke. Ooh, it's so lifted on one side. So with the Ultimate Repair Set, that's our 5-piece repair set with the additional products of the deep wrinkle filler and the additional product of the glycolic facial peel that I showed me using it today. The day cream, the night cream, the eye cream, and of course, the Botox in a bottle. When you get those pieces, it's $318, and you get for $318 those 7 products, plus you get the fabulous box of biocellulose facial masks, okay? And you can get the hydrogels at half price. these amazing hydrogels are only $40 for 60 hydrogels, you guys, 60 hydrogels. So 30 pairs for 40 bucks. Crazy. Even crazier when you get it for 20. So such a great deal there. You are getting $90 of free right there. Okay, step down from there is our repair set, which is $205. That's going to last you 6 months using this twice a day, and the day and night creams once a day, and the eye creams twice a day. The only thing that doesn't last 6 months is the lifting serum, but I always put that on wet skin so it goes a lot further. So that is the repair set for $205. When you get that set this month in June, you get 3 of the biocellulose sachets for free. That has like it's $52 value for free. Okay. You're already, by the way, when you get this set, you save $39 based on getting the pieces individually. So you save $39 when you get the set. So plus this, crazy. I can't do the math in my head. There's so many numbers there. Then this step down from this, maybe you think, well, Eleanor, you know, that looks great on you. Maybe you're thinking that. Or maybe you're like, well, you know, I don't need that level of anti-aging. That's fine. We have our fabulous 3D miracle. And that is for combination oily skin as well as dry to normal skin. And when you get the ultimate 3D miracle, it consists of the 4-in-1 cleanser that cleanses, exfoliates, tones, and brightens, the day cream with the SPF in it, the night cream with the resveratrol in it, the eye cream. I don't have enough fingers. I'm running out of fingers. So that is the 4-piece set, but with the ultimate, you get the microdermabrasion scrub that refines your skin and the pore minimizer. When you get that, you get 2 biocellulose for free. Okay, and last but not least, when you just get the miracle, that's $110. You're saving $14 by getting that set all together. You get 1 biocellulose free. Okay. Now, my thought is that you can, if you love the biocellulose, then you know, 1 just won't cut it. You've got to do more than 1. To really enjoy it. So those are some of our June specials that when you get a set, you are really making out like a bandit. So let us see, what time are we at? We're at 48. Okay, so if you have any last questions for me, you can write them in the comments. If you have any tic-tac-toes for points, make sure you write your tic-tac-toes in the comments so your consultant can calculate your comments. And I have a little last thing to show you, which is, this is our next event. This is a strange photo, Eleanor. But this is our next event on Saturday. We're doing a Shake Up Your Makeup at 10 a.m. on the Girlfriend Gathering page. And this is the beachy look that I'm doing. So I hope you will join us to see how we put this look together. And last but not least, I will put on this page, on the Girlfriend Gathering page, I'm going to put a little quiz for you, and it's a feedback form so that we can have, and your consultant can have, and calculate your points so that you get the credit that you need into the drawing. And hopefully we will get to do the drawing at the beginning of Saturday's Shake Up Your Makeup. So if you're on board for that as well, you'll get to see if you're the winner. Okay, so I hope you've learned something. I see that Nancy wrote, yes, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. You're always such a great supporter cheering me on. I love it. I love it. Ladies, thank you so much for taking time out of your wonderful Wednesday to spend some time learning about healthy skin and healthy skincare, particularly at night. I am excited to get your feedback and work with you. And remember, you know, in Mary Kay, we don't believe that quality skincare or color cosmetics makes a woman beautiful. We don't believe that quality skincare or color cosmetics makes a woman beautiful. That's an inside thing. That comes from here. But when you look after your skin and you have healthy skin and you can put your best face forward into the world, you have more confidence. you have more self-esteem, and with more confidence and more self-esteem, you can accomplish amazing things in our local community and beyond. So I hope that you will put your best face forward and feel the courage to march to the beat of your own drum, and that you will go and put fabulous energy out into the world with your mask on. Because the world needs our love, and the world needs our positive, powerful, purposeful, passionate energy. Alrighty, it's been wonderful sharing time with you this evening. I hope you've had fun. If you want to hear how $30 can get you your own Mary Kay 50% discount, then let your consultant know, because that is only available for 20 more days. 20 more days. Alrighty, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye for tonight, and I'll post in the girlfriend gathering our quiz so you can get the points for the prizes. Until Saturday, hope to see you then.